Ach, up, ach, up, ach. Oh, wang, 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 wang. Good morning. My name is Chris Fox, and today we're talking about today. All we have is this present moment. This is something I've mentioned on this channel before. There was an article I wrote all the way back, and I want to say 2014 or 2015, The Power of Time, which is still available over at chrisfoxwrites.com. But the basic thrust is when we conceptualize the past and when we think about the future, those are abstract concepts. The future never actually exists. It never actually arrives. We are always stuck in the present moment. And so the only thing that we can control is this present moment. So what I do, especially in times of overwhelm, which is definitely appropriate for this year, I feel, not just because we're living through a pandemic, but because, I mean, I had a child, which, threw a grenade into my professional life, and I had to learn to adjust, as every parent does. Lisa and I moved, and we had a lot going on, and the world at large is just in chaos. And so what I have had to do to try to keep moving forward, to try to keep accomplishing the things that we all need to accomplish every day, to make a living and to build a legacy for Kaylin, I just focus on what I can excuse me. I just focus on what I can control in the moment. So, as an example, I can do a daily word count. There might be 18 things I can't control and places I can't go because I'm worried about, getting sick, or things I can't buy, like weights for my weight set, because they're not available right now because there's shortages in the world. I can't control any of that. I can't control it. I can't do anything about it. But I can hit my word count. And I can put together my squat rack, which I did, and I'm very happy about. I can, let me look in the right direction. I can clean off that table, which I still have not had a chance to do, and set up the artwork on the walls in this place. I'm really making this garage home. It's working well. I like this place. I'm excited about what it's sort of growing into. So I'm just sort of siloing down to today and the things I can control. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm focusing on my habits and my routines and getting the work done and putting the time in. So even though I feel like I have no control over my own life, I'm exhausted, Lisa's doubly exhausted. I mean, we are just, hanging on by our fingertips, as I think every new parent does when they have no additional childcare. But I'm getting it done. I'm still accomplishing the things I need to accomplish. Looking back at this year, and I will do a year in review video as well as kind of a goals video for 2021. But just a brief look back, I mean, I wrote 10 new novels and I published 11 new books total. And I finally, for the first time in a year, published more than 1 million words. So despite the fact that, again, I feel like I have no control at all, and I'm really struggling in some ways, I really accomplished something monumental to me that I wasn't able to do before. And I did it by focusing only on today. I'm not thinking about tomorrow and the problems I have to deal with. I'm not thinking about, IRS paperwork that needs to be filed or last minute Christmas gifts. When I'm in my tortoise enclosure, which I've talked about in Lifelong Writing Habit, I'm thinking about writing. I'm thinking about the book. I'm thinking about this thing that I need to get done. And until that 5,000 words is complete on that given day, or in some cases 8 or 10 or whatever my schedule requires me to do, that's what I focus on. So in your own life, if things feel overwhelming, as they do for so many of us, try to focus on today. And what is it you can do today to mitigate things, to make things a little bit better, to take care of a few problems? And try to have that mindset every day. For me, it goes back to the garbage analogy I've used in previous motivational videos, like how full is my garbage can? If I'm walking by my garbage and I glance down and I realize it's full and I take it out, it didn't really take any extra time, just a minute or two. But my environment and my world is a little bit better because today, in that moment, I focused on being present and sort of taking care of myself and in my environment. So looking around, you can see my environment here is not great yet. It will be, but it's not there yet. And so every day what I need to do is not, turn a blind eye to everything on that desk, but instead make sure that I spend 5 minutes cleaning and putting a few things on the wall before I actually sit down and write my 5,000 words. I need to be present, and I need to be mindful, and I need to focus on today. And if I get into those good habits, and if I'm sort of cognizant of my environment, then what I want it to turn into is going to happen. So I am going to focus on today and keep doing that. And next year is going to be enormously challenging as I embark on the road to 1,000,000 words. I'm going to document, 1,000,000 words worth of fiction. That's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy for me to do, but if I build the right habits, if I focus on today, and if every day I do the right things, then I'll get there. So anyway, I hope this is helpful. We're getting to the end of the year. This is very last minute and probably going to be fairly poorly edited as I don't have a lot of time. It's already 8:30 as I'm recording this the day of, which I normally don't do. Normally this is recorded way in advance, but Eradicator, I have 6 more days on the pre-order and still have 25,000 words to write and edit. So within schedule, but I need to get that done. Anyway, guys, I am going to get back to the writing. I will see you next week.